Tren de Aragua, one of the most feared criminal organizations today, was formed in a Venezuelan prison. In 2025, the United States designated the Tren de Aragua as a foreign terrorist organization, labeled at the same level as the Mexican cartels. Argentina, Canada, and Ecuador also considered them as terrorists. But how was this criminal organization, born in Tocorón prison in Venezuela, able to expand through more than 11 countries? The responses are government complicity, weakened institutions, and migration. According to sources, the Venezuelan government ceded space to the gang's operations for negligence and complicity. This allowed the Tren de Aragua to become a key player in organized crime in Venezuela. But their golden opportunity was migration. The humanitarian crisis and the political conditions in Venezuela forced the migration of almost 8 million Venezuelans. And this was a determining factor in the expansion of the gang, who adopted migrant trafficking as a central activity. Since 2017, they have behaved as coyotes, charging for transfers like a travel agency. In many cases, the migrants become victims of sexual or labor exploitation and then are kept subjugated under threat. Migrant settlements turned into strongholds of the Tren de Aragua in other countries, in which migrants became its worst victims. Only until 2023, the Venezuelan government decided to take action in the Tocorón prison, the base of the operations for Niño Guerrero, the gang leader. But days earlier, he had escaped with his lieutenants and is presumed to still be leading crimes from one of the so-called peace zones, where Venezuelan authorities ceded control to criminal gangs. Outside of Venezuela, each cell operates its businesses independently, but maintains collaborative ties between them, all reporting back to their command center in Venezuela. Except for its relationship with the ELN, the organization promotes alliances rather than conflicts, negotiates with local gangs, and adapts to the criminal landscape of each country. In Brazil, for example, it has subordinated itself with the PCC's businesses, the largest criminal gang in the country, to obtain a share of the profits. And in Mexico, an alliance between the Tren de Aragua and some local cartels has been detected. The gang has developed a sophisticated money laundering network with the ability to infiltrate local economies. They have an important operations center in Chile. In March 2024, the country's public prosecutor's office held members of the gang responsible for the kidnapping and murder of Ronald Ojeda, a Venezuelan lieutenant, and noted that there was evidence suggesting the crime was ordered by Diosdado Cabello. In the United States, there are records of the Tren de Aragua's activities in several states. As of September 2024, at least 100 cases involving the criminal group were under investigation. Several of its members were deported to prisons in Cuba and El Salvador in early 2025. By 2024, the OFAC had issued rewards for key leaders of the criminal organization. And in 2023, their footprint was discovered in 9 regions of Peru. In June 2024, the arrest of 520 of its members was announced. In Trinidad and Tobago, they operate through human trafficking. According to a report, Venezuelan teenagers are sold by the mega gang to other trafficking networks for $300 to $500. In 2024, the brother of Niño Guerrero was arrested in Spain, though it couldn't be proven whether his presence was an attempt to expand the criminal operation. Authorities set up a special task force to track the gang. To date, the organization's activities have been recorded in more than 11 countries, with constant alerts throughout the Americas. International cooperation has been crucial in slowing their progress, but more efforts are needed. We must keep reporting, because those involved cannot go unpunished, while the citizens fall victim to their most heinous crimes.